All right, haves and have not fans, tomorrow is the big day, and just like if Loving You Is Wrong, where people anticipated the return of Joey and just so many other characters who unfortunately never showed up. They did get name drops, but Joey, Pete, and so on and so forth, but they didn't show up. So this again is a prediction video. I could be wrong, so I'm recording this on July 19th. So let's say late at night on the 20th or even on the 21st, 22nd. You were wrong. So and so did show up. Shut up. This is the caption right now, basically the disclaimer. I'm recording this early because it's a prediction video. I just wanted to talk about the fact that this finale, of course, is not extended. It's not 90 minutes. It's not 2 hours. It's a regular ass episode. We already know not everything is going to be resolved. And I just wanted to talk about several characters who I don't think will appear. Honestly, I don't think they're going to appear. And I'm probably going to do a separate video about unresolved storylines. Like, I'm burning through my videos real quick because what I thought only had 3 turned into like 8 before I do my mega predictions video. But I think it's easier to kind of do these smaller ones to talk about other things. Like, okay, my prediction video is going to talk about obviously what I think is going to happen, but in these other videos I want to talk about things that aren't going to happen in my mind, which do need to happen, but they're not. So this video is just talking about characters who probably aren't going to show up, unfortunately. So with that being said, take a moment and hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. I'd really appreciate it if you do that. Hit the subscribe button because we're closing in on 200,000 subscribers. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And please hit that bell icon and hit all because you don't want to miss out when I post content. This is a big week. So you got the premiere, the Oval, the end of the haves and the have-nots, sisters. I don't know about Bruh. I don't know if they're on break or not, but we'll find out this week. Hopefully they are. Not because I don't enjoy the reviews, but I could use a little break because that means after next week, then it's only the Oval and Sisters for me to review. And I know we got the haves and have not reunion, but that's kind of like me just having fun talking about the reunion, and that's different. But anyway, my list only has 7 characters. There could be more, but these were like the big ones because, it's hard to tell because remember how there was a big stretch of episodes that introduced like 5 characters each week for no apparent reason. So I just wanted to kind of talk about the big ones. Now, believe it or not, I got one character on the list who I honestly really would love to show up, but I don't know if he will. And that's George, the DA. The last time we saw him, correct me if I'm wrong, it's before Bananas Foster, if I'm not mistaken, when Wyatt slit his wrist in jail. But basically, the last time I remember seeing him was when he was in jail, and Wyatt was trying to get him to get out. And it's like, Wyatt, it's like, I mean, I can't do anything for you. Like, the Jennifer Salison, not the plea deal. Oh, Lord, it sounds like Cosby case up in here. It's like basically the fact that, if you testified, you got to walk from the Lil Lizzy charges. That was one thing, but you just shot your parents. I mean, well, you shot at your mother, but you shot your father. Like, I can't get you out on those charges. Like, your parents would have to be the ones to not press charges for you to get out of here. Not to mention, you said you won't testify because I can't get you out on the charges that you just committed. So I have no use for you now. So George walked off. So it will be interesting if George walked and then it's like Catherine Cryer's, like, let's say if Diamond does kill Catherine in jail and George shows up, it's like, oh wow. And then if he finds out about Wyatt Cryer's death, oh wow. And then Veronica getting shot down in front of her own house, wow. And then Hannah kills Jim, what? So there's that aspect. But then again, I'm still thinking if Hannah kills Jim, will she go to jail for that? Unless it's something that's proven as self-defense. I don't know. But basically, it's like all these characters who kind of talk down to George like he wouldn't squat because he was just like basically the fill-in, the stand-in DA for Jennifer. And they basically didn't think he was shit. And then he's just like, especially Veronica with all those racist jokes and everything. I'll never forget when he's like, oh, wow, that's racist, Veronica. Miss Harrington. It's like, what if I said something about, I bet you love some watermelon and fried chicken. It's like one of those situations where it's like, yep, skinny dude comes out above all. It's just one of those things where I feel like out of all these characters, George is the one who I really think should show up. Derek, I don't think is going to show up for multiple reasons. Number one, when he got arrested, that was pretty much it. Like, there's honestly no reason for him to show up in the finale, because once he got arrested, nobody's ever said anything about him. Nobody's even mentioned him at all. And that kind of links to Laura and Samuel and their whole plan, because Derek was kind of like the main man orchestrating this situation. And with him not being out in contact, because I believe that Laura said the only thing she needs now is a social security number, because she got the account numbers, and then she's good to go. They can actually finish things up within a few days, if not a couple weeks or less. So that also goes back to the fact that Hannah made the call to get the paperwork to sign to take everything away from Veronica. So I don't really know if they can clean her accounts in time, but I don't know at this point. Tony, Benny's real father, Kidney, I'm just going to assume he's dead. Colby, like I said in a recent video, I think he's dead. He was dragged off screen and that was it. Mama Rose, a lot of shit's going down with the Malone, so it'll be nice to see Mama Rose, but I doubt we'll see her. And then we got like Charles Landon. I know a lot of people assume they're going to swoop in and save Candace, but I think Candace is going to die. So I don't think these characters are going to show up. So this video was just kind of like me doing a quick rundown of the characters who I don't think will appear in the finale, even if they would have a role to play. But remember, it's only like 40 something minutes, so we can't do everything, right? So let me know if I missed out on anybody. Are there any characters who I didn't mention who weren't in the preview for the finale who you hope appear in the finale? Of course, I'd love to see Amanda if this was all somebody's dream, but whatever. So, with that being said, let me know your thoughts below. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.